Welcome into Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively here on WTOL 11 Plus. Tatiana Cash joining this week. How you feeling, Tatiana?
I'm excited because food.
Okay.
You already know.
You are food motivated?
I am always food motivated.
Nothing wrong with that. We have the aprons on, and we have Brianna Stewart of Jared's Heavenly Sweet with us this morning. And we're not baking up a sweet treat this morning. What are we doing?
We're doing cheesy bread.
Okay.
Savory.
Yes, cheesy bread indeed.
Okay, so let's get to it.
All right, we're gonna see what we can do here, guys. So this is the dough. I already made the dough. That dough is actually the dough that I use when I make menaish, which is an Arab, like, cheesy bread kind of thing.
Okay.
It's not always cheesy. Sometimes there's meat on it. Sometimes there's za'atar. But anyway, that is the dough we're gonna use today.
Nice.
So go ahead and
plop
plop
that
it
out.
on there.
Okay.
Give it a good plop.
Just,
Plop it.
Well, you might have to use a little hand to.
Go on, Steven.
oh, no, I don't want to touch it.
Well, you got gloves on.
There you go. Boom.
Perfect.
I just felt like it would come out just like that. You know,
Yeah.
use a little man muscle. And
Little
make
man
it-
muscle
make
work,
it
I
happen.
suppose.
So, Brianna, as we're doing this, I am curious about something. You always wear one glove.
Yes.
On the show, and I'm always curious, like, why just one glove? So why one glove?
Okay, so I like clean hands, right? And to me, this is my food hand. If I need to touch food things, this is my clean, sanitary hand. This is the hand if I need to toss.
Poof it.
If I need to touch something else on here that's not sanitary. So I keep things very clean. There's two worlds, and my hands are two worlds.
That makes sense.
So that's why, we have a clean bakery, because my mom does not play about hand washing either. We are lots of gloves. If you touch your hair, go wash your hands again.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
There's so many people, they have all that filth underneath their fingernails, and they just like to touch food. It bothers
Don't
me.
touch other people's food. Just
Thank you.
Touch your own.
Glad to know that.
Yes.
So,
What else?
so we have the dough out.
Yeah, we have the dough.
And it's clean.
So, I don't have flour here. I'm hoping it won't stick. I don't think it'll stick. But you want us to get it flat.
Okay.
Is the basic
So just
goal.
roll it out?
Roll it out. Get it as flat as you can. Okay. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. That's actually going really well.
Just like this.
It's really nice. Yeah. But whatever shape you want to have your cheesy bread in. So if you want to do a rectangle, if you want to do circle, you feel me? Do what you like.
Ours is an oblong oval, and I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, you keep
different.
rolling. I left my cheesy bread over here. I'm going to grab it, the finished product.
Okay. So do you ever make cheesy bread at home, Tatiana?
I honestly, because baking, while fun, I prefer the more savory things to do. I'm sorry, the more sweet things to do. So I'm more so the cakes, the cookies, the things like that.
I see.
So I don't have to do as much, honestly, rolling versus just scooping into things. So if I did say cookies, I meant cupcakes.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that good, Brianna?
That is an interesting choice for cheesy bread shape.
Okay.
That's how
And
I roll.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't.
Nice. That is fantastic.
I don't like that. I feel like you two are now making fun of me.
No, we'd never.
I said you geekish.
It's
I
just,
said
I think it says a lot about your personality. That you're freewheeling. You're a cool guy. I like it. I honestly like it. I'm not playing.
Feel like you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm not a sarcastic person.
Okay.
That's not my dish.
All right. So this is my cheesy bread.
Okay, so now we're gonna try to roll it up on the rolling pin and put it on this parchment paper here. So you can either go long way or short ways.
So when you say roll it up on
Yeah, so
Scoop
you're
it.
gonna take it, just like that, and you're gonna
Scoop
kind
it.
of roll it onto the rolling pin, so it'll stay. It's beautiful shape.
It's
Is it sticking?
no.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. You got that. Yeah.
It's the shape that makes it do that.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm gonna
it is.
look this side too.
So just like this?
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Now try not to roll it hard because it will start to stick on itself again.
Okay.
But you're gonna roll it up and then throw it on here. Yeah.
And then just unroll.
Unroll it.
All right. Hold that
This might be a
down.
little rough.
Okay.
Okay.
This is fun.
Okay. It is stuck to itself.
That's okay.
Yes.
That was on purpose. That was part of it. That's part of the shape.
Yeah. That's okay.
That's part of the
That's
shape.
okay.
That's part of the
No,
shape.
don't back away. It's okay.
I think I'm gonna stop, man. Okay. All right.
I like it.
It's,
I like it.
We're good.
I like it.
We're good. That's gonna make up fun.
So just spread it out a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's,
We'll just.
it's an interpretive
Piece of
penguin.
art.
Indeed.
Yes.
That's okay. All right,
like it.
cool. So
Okay.
usually you have some flour and maybe the flour
what it is.
helps
Yes, that's
out.
my fault.
Flour.
That's on me, actually.
Flour.
I apologize.
Okay.
All right.
There it
So
is.
yeah,
Sounds
that's what we're
good.
gonna go with for this time.
Beautiful.
Then you will take this and you're gonna give it a little poke all along the surface of the dough.
Okay. And
Because-
so what is that doing?
That is going to do two things. One, it's going to make sure that there's no bubbles that pop up in it and create weird, odd shapes that you don't want. but also it's gonna let the oil and all the seasonings sink into it as it bakes a little bit
That
more.
makes sense.
So it's gonna be moist and it's gonna be like, ugh.
Stab, stab it, stab, 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 stab. Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is such an interesting shape. Okay.
I like it.
So we're gonna take your seasonings, and now I bought garlic powder, onion powder, and some salt. You can do literally whatever you want.
Okay.
I also got some fresh parsley from my little herb garden. If you wanna cut some of these with your hands, rip them up, you can do that. So all you're gonna do, you could either add the seasonings to the oil and brush it on, or you can put the oil on, brush on, and then
I think
sprinkle the seasoning
like
on
I
over
prefer to put the oil on first and
Okay.
then the seasoning.
Let's go for it.
Because like I just feel like you can eyeball the seasoning out a little bit more when you put
Okay.
it on there.
I like that.
Because I am I measure things out when I cook. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends. But
Rarely.
other times it's like, a recipe will call for something, but I'm like, just add a little bit more because
Absolutely.
sometimes you just like a particular taste a little bit more
Yes.
than
Yeah.
maybe that person who came up with that recipe.
What
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't-
oil are we using?
This is just vegetable oil,
Does
but
it
you can
matter?
use olive.
Okay.
You can use olive, you can use canola, I suppose. You can use almond oil, you can use
Okay.
whatever kind of oils there are.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Okay.
Avocado,
So
yes.
is that good enough?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that should
Sounds
be good.
All right. So go ahead and season it.
Yeah, it's gonna
Tatiana.
sprinkle.
There you go.
And again, I just like garlic. I like a lot of garlic. I like a lot of onion powder. Everything needs a little bit of salt, so we're gonna
And
do a little bit of salt
Lowry's.
on there as well. Oh, it is Lowry's. You're right.
Lowry's.
Hello, Mr. Lowry.
Hello.
You good?
Okay.
Is there a ball in there?
No, you good.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. You just
Yeah.
maybe shake. Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Come on now. 'cause it was-
Do that.
That was a lot, Tatiana.
It
Look
was a
here.
lot. It
Look
was a
here.
lot.
Look here on this weird, beautiful, unique type of bread.
I know. It's gonna get a lot of.
So then this
The
what you
coworkers are fighting.
Wha, 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 wha,
That's true.
wha,
I
wha,
didn't even think about
wha,
that. You could do
wha,
that. That's true.
wha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For sure.
Sounds good.
Oh yes, it's the shape
So-
of pudding bay.
So now what's next?
I would do a little sprinkle of salt.
Just-
I don't do salt like
Just a
that. I
little.
get
You don't do
real
salt?
nervous. Well, no,
Okay.
I use it,
Oh.
but like I'm not as
Sparse, okay.
forgiving.
That's fair.
So therefore, I'm just like,
And again, you can just do the bread on the cheese,
Just like
cheese
that.
on the bread, but I
Okay.
just feel like adding seasonings adds more depth of flavor to
Definitely.
it.
Yes.
So let's use some of my parsley.
All
I
right.
don't know what parsley actually tastes like. I don't think parsley really tastes like anything. I kind of just think it's for garnish and for looksies, which is fine. So we're gonna
I
do a
like
little bit of
when
that.
basil. Honestly, I love a good basil
Yeah.
or a good
Basil.
cilantro.
And then we also have some mozzarella here, some mozzarella
Mozzarella.
pearls.
Okay.
Look like little marshmallows. It's kind of weird. But you'll throw those on there. Sometimes I do a combination of fresh mozzarella and shredded, just because if the fresh mozzarella misses spots, I want to get it covered by some shredded. I want everybody to have cheese on it.
Yeah, this is nice. So a cheesy bread. What meal would you suggest like you add this to?
Is it bad to eat it with pizza? I always have cheese bread with pizza, which feels like it's a lot of
weird
bread.
that you would question it. That's
But
the
that's a
rule.
lot of carbs.
It is.
That's what pizza is though. Like pizza nights are not carb
You just-
calorie.
Everything's out the window.
It doesn't
Just
count.
go
Calories don't
crazy.
count on pizza night.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's your go-to, cheesy bread and pizza. So you're
Yes.
basically eating the same thing twice.
Bread and bread.
Yes.
Okay.
It's true.
It's
But
just this doesn't
tasty.
have the sauce on it. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you can do
I
different
season it
types
different.
of sauce.
Yeah, you can do whatever kind of seasonings you want on this. You can make it more Caribbean flavored. If you want to do some Creole or there,
Oh,
or some
okay.
Old Bay, you can add some shrimp on top, so it's like a shrimp cheesy bread.
I do like that.
know
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
you can
saying?
add multiple cheeses too. Yeah, so that's an option. So
versatile.
so after you do all this,
Yes.
you pop it in the oven for how
Pop in
long?
the oven at 400 for about 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also need to mention that this bread needs to rise for about 30 minutes.
So
this
cover
recipe.
it or don't cover it.
Yeah, always cover your bowl when you're letting dough rise. But yeah, then you pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that.
And then it comes
And
out.
it looks out looking like this, sometimes prettier. I feel like this is a little bit uglier than I like, but it's okay. I think it's still gonna be tasty.
It's going to taste good. That's
Yeah.
that's the whole purpose. And
Yeah.
you
And
can
this
dip that
is
into
both-
some marinara sauce if you like to
It
as
is.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is both pearls and shredded.
Yes.
Aha.
Yep. So you just pop it in there, bake it up, slice it into whatever shape. Again, you like, I don't know what I'm gonna slice that into. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll figure it out.
Is this at the
Time
bakery?
to test that out. No, that's not at the bakery.
No,
That
this
is
is not at the bakery.
Not at the
No,
bakery.
this is just us eating fun things together.
Yes, so Brianna just gave you guys a nice little exclusive outside of the sweet treats, which is really, really nice. So Brianna, where can folks find you guys if they do want some of those sweets over at the bakery?
Yeah, come to Jared's Heavenly Sweet. We are at 3059 West Bancroft Street, right next to UT. And we have all the things. We have cakes, we have cookies, we have pie, we have peach cobbler, we have banana pudding. We now also have soup and chicken salad that we make as
So
well.
then we need cheese bread.
Okay.
I guess maybe
Technically,
we should
because
make cheese
you
bread.
asked, even though of course it goes with pizza, I will put cheese bread with soup.
You're right.
See?
We might have
You
to make
can dip
this.
it. Brianna, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Sure.
Tatiana, it's fun, isn't it? Good day after the show.
Of course it's fun.
Yeah, we'll have more. Make sure you stay with us.
It's fun. It's delicious.
Eat up.
Isn't it good? So tasty.
Welcome back into Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively here on WTOL 11 Plus. So we were able to cook a little bit with Brianna Stewart. Now we're going to talk music, okay? We have Chloe Ward. She's with us, and we're going to hear her sing a little bit, play the guitar as well. But you're not here with the full group.
No, just me.
Okay.
But we're small, but we're mighty.
Okay, but hey, up to 6 in the group?
Up to 6 people.
So tell us a little bit about you guys.
We are Chloe and the Steel Strings. We call our style Cosmic Americana, and by cosmic I mean that it has a lot of concepts of following your heart, following your dreams, shooting for the stars, reaching for the moon, and kind of got a folk, bluegrass, singer-songwriter sort of feel mixed in with that.
So a lot of positivity.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing music, because I love it. And I hope to share that through our music.
And of course, we were talking a little bit earlier, and you had mentioned how you have been writing for forever. The guitar came a little bit later. So has it always been positive? Did you ever go through like a deep, edgy phase?
Oh,
or has
yeah.
it always,
I think you know how it be.
As a teenager.
All of those years where you're just like, I'm sad.
Nobody gets me.
No one understands what it's like to be me. Yeah, so I definitely have been through those, and it's been rewarding to kind of feel a bit of a shift. And I think there's something to be said about writing about whatever emotions are on your heart at that time. But I think as my life has progressed, it continues to be filled with more joy as I build this wonderful community, get to be a part of the art and music scene in Northwest Ohio, and it just brings a lot of love into my life. So
Yeah.
more happy songs as a
There we
result
go.
of
That's
all
great.
that.
That's awesome to hear, because so many times, Chloe, we hear of these musicians and they go through these deep, dark times just trying to navigate the music industry. And for you to be able to say things are getting happier as things go on, how does that happen for you? And maybe what message do you have for up and coming artists?
I've actually been thinking about it a lot recently, about what my purpose is in all of this, and I really think that one of my main purposes is to inspire other creative souls. So, you see so many people who say, like, I love music, I just started playing guitar, I've really been passionate about this, but I don't know where to start. And I think that my story is about choosing what you love and also working really hard to try to build something, because it doesn't happen right away. And no one who is talented or that you see doing something cool, it didn't just happen overnight. So I think we can all do what we're aspiring to if we're willing to just band together, support each other, lift each other up, and take that leap of faith to start working toward what we're dreaming of.
Yeah, so tapping into your purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from you. I
like
like that. Yeah,
like
that's
that
really
too.
good.
That's cool.
So when it comes to music right now, do you have new things that are out? Are you guys touring? Like, what's going on? Give me the deets.
We perform anywhere from 160 to 180 times a year.
Wow.
And that could be anywhere from your local dive bar to your local, like moody Italian restaurant for your romantic date night.
Yay.
Or it could be at music festivals and art festivals and other events. So lots of different places to see us. We have a new album coming out that really focuses on this theme of taking the leap to follow your dreams, which is something obviously that has really been on my heart these last couple of years. So I'm super excited to start releasing some of the material. We've been working on it for about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, just again, nothing's built in a day. So lots of behind the scenes stuff that goes into it, and that's part of the fun too.
Yeah, taking time to perfect that message. So is there a name to this album just yet?
Yes, it's called Never Coming Back. And yeah, because I'm not going back to the person I was gonna be before. I'm stepping fully into the new chapter.
I like it.
Yeah, I love that. So how many songs? Oh,
There's 12.
12. Does each one have a name just yet?
Yes, they're all named. The album is getting mastered right now, which just means that they're taking all the individual pieces and meshing it together. So it's like a
making sure the audio,
beautiful-
making sure all the audio levels are
Yeah.
good, so
Yep.
your listening experience is good in the car,
Yep.
good with your headphones or wherever you
Yes.
are. So, is there a favorite track right now for you?
I really like so many of them. I do have a few favorites. I think songs are kind of like your children.
You're not supposed to pick a favorite.
You're not supposed to, but you know, they all have their connection to your story, especially, you know, if you're like me and I write a lot based on what I'm feeling at a particular time. So the songs help me remember how I'm growing. And so when I listen to them too, they bring me a lot of calm and peace and reflection. And so I'm just hoping and praying that that message touches some hearts out there when it is finally out.
Okay, so let's play a quick game. So this is spontaneous. And really the pressure is on us. Okay. So give us a song title and see if we can get the message just based off of that title.
Okay. One of the first tracks is called Thing in the Clouds.
Thing in the Clouds. Okay. My first thing, it comes faith-based. So looking up for that direction to help to be guided so that we never go back to the person that we used to be, so we can take that leap.
That was way better. I was just gonna be like,
Can you
you're
write
trying
that
to-
down so I can use
But
that?
that
for
was
something?
actually what she needs.
It's
That was
recorded.
perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, WTOL.
What is it? A plane, Superman, cloud. See, I'm not helpful. He had a good answer.
You're
Mine was
helpful
more
because
metaphor.
looking for some answers and some guidance.
Yeah.
And that can come through anything, right? I mean,
true.
I read something the other day that said that anything that crosses our path is meant for us to witness it. And it could be even the smallest thing. It could be a plane. Maybe it makes you think of something, it connects some dots in your thought process, you know, who knows?
And now you're inspired, and now you have a song.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
And it-
Love
yeah.
that. Yeah. Awesome. That's cool. Can we do one more?
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Okay, I got to think of which one I want to do.
Make it easier for me and harder for
Okay. One of my favorite tracks is called Too Many Roads.
You want to go first?
Because I'm sitting here thinking about the fact that you have this plethora of options, so it might be slightly overwhelming to figure out which way to go, but it's just like if you trust within yourself, you'll pick the lane that's right for you.
I think that's it. Yeah. So many roads.
Yes.
They're out there, and you have several options. And how do you decide?
I helped.
Yeah. So the first track helps guide you
Yeah.
to get to that. So
Yeah.
I like it.
I like
You
that.
guys
Connecting
you
the
guys
dots.
are right on the money. I
I'm
love
saying
this.
you gotta
I'm
pick,
gonna need
but
you
just,
guys as my team. I gotta
There we go.
Yeah,
We need this.
Love this. So Chloe, you're going to perform for us
Yes.
as well. So can you give us what's the name of this particular song?
Well, I was going to do a different song, but now that our conversation has led us in this direction,
There we
I
go.
think I'm gonna do a Thing in the Clouds.
I'm so excited. to
Yeah.
hear
Love it. Okay.
Yeah. So
Take it away.
Thank you.
We'll see how close we are.
it. Right.
No, I don't mind not being on time. No, I don't mind living on a dime. No, I don't care if I never get anywhere, 'cause the life I lead has got love to spare. I drove all night searching for something I could and find. Yeah. And I set my sails on the open road. Watch the sun come up and the moon hang low. I drove all day and I drove all night, searching for something out of life, searching for myself the whole time. I'm still searching for that thing in the clouds, that thing that gets you up in the morning. Stay out late till the birds start singing. I'm still searching for that feeling. I'm still searching for that feeling. I'm still searching for that feeling. I'm still searching for that thing in the clouds. No, I don't care if I never get anywhere.
Chloe, that was great. Thanks so much for sharing that piece with us. And that's going to be on the album that will be released in September, correct?
Yep,
Okay.
September 14th.
All right, lovely.
Where can we find a lot of your music?
You can find us on YouTube, on Spotify. We have hard copy CDs available at our website, which is chloeandthesteelstrings.com. Yeah, hard copy merch purchases really do support your local artists the best way that you can. So we are so appreciative of any hard copy CD purchases, as well as I know a lot of our other fellow musician family here in Northwest Ohio.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much again. Really appreciate it. And thanks for playing along with us, too, with that spontaneous
thank you guys for
game.
having me. I love being here. You guys are just seriously the kindest, sweetest souls.
Come back anytime. We appreciate it, Chloe. Yeah, so it was fun. Tatiana, thanks so much for filling in for Amanda this week. Yeah, on Good Day After the Show. And we thank you for watching us as well. So make sure you tell a friend to make sure they download WTOL 11 Plus so they can stream the show. This is Good Day After the Show. Steve and Tatiana, thanks so much. Have a good one.